Damn, street niggas need free, really comfortable with all of that thing. I know what you're trying to say.
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real
I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach. Cause I was on the phone with him, you feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
It's P done the general to Nola Podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. 1 second. Don't trip, they already know we tore up, you heard me?
Okay.
they know we tore up. All right, there we go. All right, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm cool. I hope you're having a very Nola evening. You understand me? All right, you want to get straight into it, or you want to shout your people out first?
I want to give a shout out to my husband, Big Beezy, for
Big Beezy. You understand me? What now, Beezy?
and
You know, I'm ignorant. My bad.
no, you good. And that's about it.
All right, so let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, so introduce yourself. Tell them your name. Just your name. Just your name.
Hey, y'all. So I'm KETA K.
All right. So you're a writer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how exactly does one become a writer?
So you can become a writer by just starting out doing anything. Like basically, I started off in middle school. So I started writing urban stories in middle school. So it doesn't matter where you start or when you start, you can just start.
So you say urban stories, right? Can you elaborate on? You talking about black people stories?
Hmm?
Okay, all right. So, you just like writing? You have a vivid imagination, or did you excel in language and English and spelling? So you just say you might as well write.
I just love writing. So I started out, like I said, in middle school. I used to write like, excuse me, baby, if you're watching this. I used to write like my ex-boyfriend's letters.
Nope. You ain't about to play with my dog like that. Nope.
No.
Next question.
Right.
So, how did writing come about?
So writing came about when basically like when we had like a writing test in school. We started out writing and I just went from there.
That's what's up. That's why it's good to go to class, because I never went to class. You hear me? So you go to class, you could become a writer, right?
Exactly.
You understand me? Okay, so all right, you know how like when rappers, when they're young, they listen to other rappers and then they start rapping. Did you kind of have a favorite author or read like Sister Soldier or somebody and then decided that you wanted to start writing, or you just was writing from out the womb?
So I started reading Zane. So anything by Zane and Eric Jerome Dickens is who started me out to writing.
Okay. So do you have a certain type of genre that you like to write, like mystery, drama, messy? I don't know a messy genre, but I snuck that motherfucker in there. You heard me?
That was cool.
Like you like to say urban. What's your favorite, or do you have a favorite?
So I do basically drama and horror stories. So anything that's dramified, I'm there. I'm gonna write it.
Just filled with drama, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I got to holler at my dog Beezy. You heard me? I got to holler at my dog Beezy. Okay, so I would take it that those are nonfiction books. I'm gonna say fictional books, right?
Right.
So have you ever thought about taking that step into a more non-fictional book, or that you just rock it with the mystery and the mess? I mean the drama.
So actually, I'm writing like a bio about me.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go nonfiction, also. So yeah.
When you're writing a book about Beezy.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not Beezy though.
Yeah. So what type of writing comes with that? Like, I don't know if I'm asking that question right, but it's like, do you have to have your punctuation just in order and all that, like skip a line and all that, or do you just go out there and do your thing? Because me personally, I wouldn't have no commas, no periods, no. I'm just writing. You hear me?
And that's fine. I didn't start out doing writing the correct way. So like if you want to start out writing, you can write how you write, and all of that, it'll come in time. So like you could just write how you write.
So where you from?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay. So give us some background and some insight on your upbringing in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Ooh, honey, rough. It was rough, but I had a two-parent household until my parents separated. Um, I do have siblings. My oldest sibling, she passed away in 2001. But
Sorry to hear that.
it's cool. And both of my parents are deceased now. So yeah, it
Sorry.
was love and everything, but I'm here now, so it's cool.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you got Big B. So you
Right.
understand? That's a plus too. You heard me. So have you ever thought about, right? I know you said you got a book coming out about you,
Mm-hmm.
but have you ever thought about writing a book about, like, say, the loss of your parents and
Yeah.
how people could cope with that and
Mhm.
all of that?
Yes, I am. I'm currently working on that right now.
Oh wait, don't let me spill the sauce now.
Okay.
Don't let me spill the sauce. So,
All right.
you do you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
So I'm working on that right now. Being that my husband, he also lost his parents.
Big
So
B, my
yeah,
bad. We ignorant.
so we're actually gonna work together and collab with doing that. So whatever he wants to put in there, he can tell me and I can go ahead. And like also I want to do like a speaking to those who have lost their parents because I know it's hard. And so, I just want to do something like that to help those who have lost their parents.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And good luck to you with that. But
Thank
you said something a moment ago
you.
that brings us to our next question.
Mhm.
Do you and Beezy have music together? Like, do you is books the only thing you write? Do you write music or say poetry or um scripts or anything like that?
Well, I do write scripts. I don't write music. I don't know anything about music, but yeah, I do write scripts.
Okay. I was about to say when that new Beezy and Miss Beezy coming out. You
You
heard
know
me?
what? I might jump on the track with them, but
Man, it's all good. You heard me? Cause you right, so you might as well. You know what I'm saying? Mixtape coming soon, Mr. and Mrs. Y'all go look out for that. All platforms. You heard me?
yeah, y'all
And
kind
then you heard me? All right. So when did you realize that you wanted to be a writer for the rest of your life?
I realized it when I first started writing, but what brought me back to writing was my husband because I lost all inspiration for
Wait,
doing.
wait. I'm gonna ask you if you ever thought about putting the pen down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but that's later. You hear me? I want you to go ahead and answer the question. Yeah. So, all right. So, at what part in your career did you realize, well, now I can make money off this shit?
Mm-hmm. So when I jumped back up and decided to start back writing, um,
All right, hold up. Let's just get to that question first. Did
yeah,
you ever think about putting? Did you ever think about putting the pen down, or does the writing ever get into way of life where you had to give it a rest?
yes. So I did have to put the pen down because like people get depressed. I was depressed. So I decided to put my business to the side. I decided to put writing to the side and just give up. But um, yeah, I have somebody to inspire me to start back.
Big B. So look, won't you get the young ladies some advice on how you bounce back from your depression and all of that, and give them some words of wisdom and some encouraging words. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
So what I would say is just focus on you. When you're worried about other people, other grown people, and they can fend for themselves, just focus on you, because nobody's gonna worry about you but you. So make sure you have your mind on you. Make sure you have in your mind on things that you want to do and not what people want you to do. So that's what I would.
New book focus on you coming out 2024, right?
You know what? I'm gonna work because I'm for it. That sounds good.
It's all gravy. You hear me? I just want like 6%. That's it. You understand me? But look, okay, so is it a big is being an author, is that a competitive kind of market, or is it, do you need more authors, or how is that, like, being an author?
Being an author is actually like smooth sailing. I'm not in competition with anybody. I actually don't think that writing is like a competitive thing. I think that, if you stay in your lane, you focus on what you're doing, then it's not competitive, because I'm in competition with myself, nobody else.
So you ain't trying to write the best book ever, ever,
I
ever?
am, but I'm not just gonna say, well, I write better than you. So what I'm saying, like, I'm just
I
so.
would.
Mm-hmm.
I would. You hear me? So is it hard to write?
It's not. Absolutely not. Especially if you have a passion for it. It's not hard at all.
Where does your passion for writing come from?
Just like my upbringing, school, because I was solely focused on school.
Mm.
So my upbringing in school is what put me out there.
Okay, so some people have co-writers and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is a co-writer?
So a co-writer is someone that comes in and like assists you with your writing. Someone who gives you ideas. Someone who can say, well, like, you write this part, and I'll come in and I write the other part for you. So that's a co-writer.
Okay. Um, what's your next? Do you have anything out now?
I do. So I have a story on Wattpad, and it's called The Nightlife, and it's something that I'm currently working on, but it's out there for the viewers to read.
How? Wait, hold on. You gotta explain that. You working on it, but they
Yeah.
just, how that go?
So basically, Wattpad is like a platform for authors. Like, if you're writing something and it's not completely finished, like, viewers can still read it, but you can also still work on it as well. So.
Oh, for kind of like some constructive criticism, right?
Right.
Okay, all right. So when you got the book finished, right? What exactly is publishing, and how do you go about getting your book published?
So, what you would have to do is basically make sure you're talking to the right people, because there's a lot of scammers out there. People say that they can assist you with getting your book published. I wouldn't do that. I would do my research first, and that's what I'm currently doing.
Okay. So what's the best part of doing what you do, and what's the hardest part of doing what you do?
The best part is expressing myself. The hardest part is not being confident enough to put myself out there all the way. Um, because, like, I'm still working on that part. But yeah, I would say that's the hardest part.
Okay. So the author, right, is still an entertainer. Do
Mhm.
you think the author part of the entertainment business is overlooked or taken for granted?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Talk about it. Talk
So
about it.
I feel that us as authors, like, we're overlooked because, like, most people, how when people go to like social media for drama, like, people don't really read. They just be into like dramatified stuff, like these apps, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit.
If
So
you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book, right?
exactly. Like, girl, you can read about your man in a book. Like, honey. So that, like, we're very underrated, and we're not out there like, mainstream artists, because people don't really read anymore, not how they used to anyway.
Do you have audiobook as well?
I don't. No.
So you want to, nah, ain't none of that. You gonna read this, nigga, huh?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
seriously.
Hmm. So what's your favorite part of the process? The actual writing of the book, or watching what you wrote? So,
Both. So the writing of the book and also just like getting the feedback as well. So those are my two favorite things.
Okay. So like I said with the earlier with your the author thing, you don't have any authors that you looked up to before you started writing?
No one besides Zane and Eric Jerome Dickens. Those are the only two. I promise you, nobody else.
So writing always been the plan?
Yes.
Okay, so no cartoons or nothing, no
No.
children's books, no nothing like that.
No.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, do you have a favorite? How many books in are you?
So right now I'm in 3.
Okay,
I'm currently working on 3.
okay. So you have 3 out and working on the 4th, or you're working on all
No,
3?
I'm actually working on all 3. So
How? Do you sleep?
I do sleep. I do
How-
sleep. Yeah.
Okay. So you say you're working on 3 books at one time?
Yes.
So you trying to keep that a secret, or are you trying to talk about that?
I'm gonna keep that a secret.
Now we could get one. Can we get a can we get a little sauce on one?
You know what? I'm gonna give y'all, since I gave you the nightlife, I'm gonna go
Yes,
ahead.
ma'am. Appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna just put the name out there. I'm not gonna tell you what it's about, but the Sins of the World is something that I'm working on as well.
Okay. And now all the books that you wrote, all writing, do you have a favorite one?
The Sins of the World is my favorite.
So you won't have that the
Uh,
favorite and tell us the thing, but you don't want to tell us nothing about it. That's how you do it. It's all good. It's all good. So take us through some of the mishaps that you might go through in writing the book and in getting the book actually published.
okay, so with writing the book, it can be hard at times because you can have writer's block. You can be like discouraged, not having the motivation to keep going, because like you don't know what to write about. And about the publishing part, being that I'm still doing some research on that, I would say I don't really have too much to say about that part, but
Mm. You gotta do your homework.
yeah.
Cause I did. All right, so this is like a little pop quiz. Then.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. It's all good. So check this out.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you started writing books, do you still read other authors' books, or you just be all into your books?
I just be all into mine.
Okay. So does that throw you off?
No.
Okay. You just
Mhm.
you don't rock with nobody but the home team.
Right.
It's
Just
all gravy. It's all gravy. So about how many is a book ever too long or ever too short?
no. I feel like the longer the better. Like whatever you're comfortable with. Like if you want to write short stories, that's cool. If you want to write something that's longer, keep the readers engaged, that's cool too. So it's like it's up to you.
Same question about a chapter in a book. Is a chapter ever too short or ever too long?
Um, yes and no. So a chapter can be
You can't. Yes or no?
yeah. Yeah. A chapter can be like when it's too short, like it could be something good that the readers are reading and engaging, and then it's just cut off. And sometimes, like us writers, we don't go into detail with the previous chapter in the next chapter. So that's what can throw people off too.
I know. Yeah. And look, you just gave me another question.
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all do that?
You know what? It's to keep people engaged. We can't give all the tea and just keep the same thing going in the next chapter.
Well, let me tell you something, right? From
Mm-hmm.
the people. I'm speaking for the people.
Mm-hmm.
It don't keep us engaged. It pisses us off.
You know.
It do because all right, you get to the thing, right? And it be like, all right, woo, right? And then you turn the page and you went from talking to Mark about Mark, now you're talking about Devin or somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold up, where Mark went? What happened to Mark?
He'll come back to chapters.
So any of your books a series like a part 1, part 2, or part 3?
Yes. Mm-hmm. But am I gonna give you the information? Should I?
Yeah, I mean, I would.
All right. So
Just give
now,
us a little something. Let's something.
okay. So like with the nightlife, people are more engaged with that one. They're in love with that one. So it's basically like, when you read it, it's like this happened in this one, and part two, this is gonna happen. You're gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a mixture of things.
So you changing up in the chapters too, huh?
Yeah.
See, I'm about to stop reading the last page of every chapter. That's what I'm about to start doing. All right, so check this out. You heard me. What's the most important lesson you've learned so far?
The most important lesson that I've learned so far is you just, like I said before, you have to stay focused. Like stay focused on, you have tunnel vision when you're doing something. Because if you take your eyes off of what you want to do and you're worried about what other people are doing, you're not going to accomplish anything. So that's the biggest lesson that I've learned.
Does the art ever get into the way of life, or does the life ever get into the way of the art?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay. Absolutely not. You hear me?
Absolutely.
You say you love what you do and you've been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
But does that make what you do easy?
Yes.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Talk that shit. Talk your shit. Oh yeah, don't come on. You're being humble. Yeah, talk that this easy shit. Yeah.
So since I've been doing it so long, it's like I'm comfortable with doing it. It comes easy. Sometimes, I have writer's block. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say I don't, but sometimes I do, and it can get hard and get discouraging. But I keep going. So
you gonna give them the sauce on how you get out your writer's block, or they just gotta get their own little method?
You know what? What I do is I listen to music. Like I listen to my husband's music. I listen to like different genres of music. Like Rod Wave. I love me some Rod Wave. So I listen to him.
He said that too. He said that in our interview. Didn't y'all go to a performance or something?
A Rod Wave performance?
Yeah.
No, I wish, but no.
Okay. All right. So look, check this out. Is it the art is it a competitive thing? Is it a competitive field?
It's not, but it can be. It's
see, there you go. No, it is.
Because it's a possibility, because people get in it. Some people get in it for the wrong reasons. Like it's like if you're getting into something, like if you get into music and you're doing it for you because you like to do it, or like people get into music because they just want to compete with other people. So me personally, I got it. I'm in it because I love to do it. I'm not going to compete with you. I'm not competing with you. It's just I'm just in my own lane.
I'm trying to outright everybody.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a book report. I'm trying to outright everybody. So check this out. You heard me. How many different types of books have you put out, and what type of book have you gotten the best feedback off?
Okay, so I haven't officially put out any right now. Still working on all of them. But the best feedback is the nightlife, because people I've been getting some feedback on that one.
So can you elaborate on the nightlife and tell us what it's all about, and what it sounds like some hustling type shit?
Oh, yeah, you hit it right on the head. So the nightlife is about a girl who graduated college. She lost her parents, and she has this best friend who lost her parents as well. Going to meet this guy named Josh, and she's going to start a relationship with Josh. Josh is going to start drugs, all this other stuff. And
where he going to start selling it, or he going to start
using? So he's going to start using drugs.
Don't do it.
I know, right? Messy. And then she's going to start dating Josh's brother, Chance. So she's going to stop dating one brother. She's going to date the other brother. And what her best friend is going to do, she's going to start using as well. She's going to date Josh, which is Chance's brother. So yeah, it's messy. It's kind of messy.
Wait, hold on. So it ain't no G code involved in none of that,
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
All right. So you say you have the other one. What's the other one called that you only gave us the name?
Okay. So this one, the other one that I'm working on is called Murder Calls.
No, I ain't said you don't have to give it to sauce. I just want to know, is that your best book?
It's not my best work, but it's good. Very good. It's not the best, but perfect.
What's your best work?
My best work? Oh, The Nightlife's my best.
So you ever think about making a movie out of that?
Yes, absolutely.
That's what's up. I just finished. Well, I ain't just finished. I wrote a script too. It's called Forbidden Fruit.
Nice. Okay.
Well, yeah, you already know. Pop my collar too. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you heard me. So is it fun? Well, I don't want to get in your business, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's say, can you live just solely off being an author?
No.
Okay.
Not if you're not like a very big author, then I want to say no. Like doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna say no. You're gonna have to have some kind of other side hustle as well when you're doing this kind of work because it's not promised.
So what's the difference between writing a chapter and like a magazine article, so to speak?
So writing a chapter, you can like you have to go into detail with writing the chapter. Like with the magazine, you can just, and like jot some stuff down about probably like about yourself or somebody that you know. But like writing a book or a chapter is something that's something totally different.
Speaking of chapters, out of all the books you wrote, right? Do you have a favorite chapter?
Yes. So chapter 13 in the Nightlife is my absolute favorite. I'm not gonna tell y'all about it. You're gonna have to go read it.
Wait, you got to tell
Oh.
us what about that is your favorite. What about chapter 13 in the Nightlife makes it your favorite?
When Jasmine found herself, she's gonna better herself. She's gonna be independent, not gonna be dependent on a man. And she's just gonna boss up.
Because at first it sounds like she just found somebody else, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so now she finding herself.
Right.
All right, so now what else she gonna find?
You're gonna have to read
her car keys. So, all right, you ever thought about making like a little series, not like a series like a part 1, part 2, part 3, but like the Nightlife, like a series out of it, like a television thing?
Yes, I want to so bad. And I'm hoping that I come into contact with the right people so that we can start working on it and talking about it. I want to.
Would it be the same name and all that?
Yes.
Same concept and all that?
Yes.
Oh Lord, they stealing people, man, and all this and all that.
Yes.
So okay, so once the book is published, right? Then what?
Once the book is published, I want to start writing more books.
No. That's the next question. Hold up. I'm talking about in general, right? Once the book is published, what's the next step? What do? You just sit back and watch the money come? It's time to promote. Once it's done and published, then what?
Okay, so like I want to do like meet and greet, and also I want to just sit back and collect the money too, because
You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have any meet and greets planned?
I do not, but I need to plan some because this is serious.
It's all good. Beezy got you. Big Beezy. You hear me? All right, but look. So what's next for you?
So what's next for me? I'm starting my business back up. Well, I'm relaunching my business, Sweetie Minks, and I'm also going to start a plus size lingerie line for my plus size ladies. And yeah, it's going to be the start of something new.
What's the business called?
Sweetie Minks. For my cosmetic lines, I have eyelashes and lip gloss and lipstick that I'm currently rebranding.
Where is that?
You know what?
You better go promote. Go get it. Promote yourself.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
You better come on here and promote yourself.
Got you. Hold on.
It's all gravy. It's all gravy. But while she go grab her products, you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's having a very Nola afternoon. You understand me? I know I am. You heard me? This is the first of 3 interviews that I'm gonna be doing today. So while we taking a break, it's time to shout the sponsors out. Shout out the Bundle Gang. They have now, they got, well, you dip it in the drink, right? And it's your choice if you want to smoke it or not, right? But I'm going to smoke this motherfucker. But we sell it to dip it in your drinks. You can dip it in any kind of drink, even lemonade, tea, whatever. It is hemp flower, Delta, and CBD, Delta 8 and CBD Keef. Flavored with exotic, yeah, it's flavored with some exotic shit. So the holla at the Bundle Gang, you heard me, for the that's the Bundle Gang. You heard me, for prices and more details on this here. But I'm about to light this here up. All right, there you go. Come on with the promotion.
Y'all. So I have a lip gloss. This is one of them. This one is Mix Affairs. This one's called Mix Affairs.
And your lip gloss is popping, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
And also this one's called Miami Vice. So y'all go ahead and hit me up. Hit your girl up.
Okay, and where they can hit you up for the lip gloss because it's popping.
You know what? Since I'm relaunching, the website is www.sweetieminx.com.
And so, if they hit you up now, would it be a pre-order, or when is the relaunch scheduled to be a launch?
Yeah, so the relaunch is going to be in March, the end of March of this year.
Oh, so y'all don't contact her till like a month. Don't start texting her right now.
Please don't.
Yeah. Because no. It's no. Okay, so you say you relaunching, right? What happened the last time, and what made you want to go back at it?
So the last time when my business stopped, it discontinued because I lost inspiration for it. Started back working, and I just lost focus. Yeah.
So did that take a toll on your writing as well?
It did. Yeah, it did.
Okay, so do you consider writing as therapy, or it's just another part of life?
No, it's very therapeutic for me.
Where would you be right now writing? If they ain't have no pens, no pencils, where would you be?
You know what? I'll probably be somewhere. I don't know.
Trying to tape something.
Yeah.
You'll be a rapper.
Yeah.
So you ever thought about putting out poetry, or like a mini what you said it was? The mini things?
I want to do poetry. I want to put out poetry, but I'm not good with rhyming. You know, I might have to hit.
Got busy.
I might have to get bit busy and be like, "Hey man, can you write me a line or two so I can, put it in the work, do something."
Or maybe not write the line, but give you the next line, that rhyme with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just want 2%. He want 5%. That's all.
I got you.
It's all gravy. So, like, all right, say rappers and all that, they need managers, they need all this and all that. From you being an author, right? Do you require all that too?
No.
Okay, so everything is just you.
Mm-hmm. Just me.
Is it a way that you could publish your own work, or you have to have a publishing? Like, how does that go?
There is a way that you can publish your own work, but it's going to take a little bit more finances to do so, because you have to get a lawyer involved. You have to go through like different companies to do so. But I would strictly like to work with somebody like privately to publish my stuff.
Well, go ahead on. Tell them what you're looking for. Tell them what you need. Tell them the requirements and all that stuff.
Right. So the type of publisher that I'm looking for is someone that's trustworthy, somebody I can work with long term, someone that knows their business about publishing and won't try to get over on me, because we don't do that. But yeah.
Not when you got big busy coming behind you. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We don't do that. So before we get out of here, right? Tell me the best thing about being an author and the worst thing about being an author.
The best thing about being an author is that you can express yourself. You can express it like truly how you feel, type out, write out how you feel. The worst part is like not having the audience to, like give you feedback on your stuff. And I would say with that, I would say just promote yourself effectively.
What exactly is writer's block? What is that?
A writer's block is when you just forget, like you don't know what to write. You have something in mind, but you just don't know how to say it. You don't know how to write it. You don't know if it's going to be right in the point that, in the part that you're writing in. So you get stuck.
Okay. So give the young entrepreneurs, the young lip gloss wannabe business starters, the young authors, give them some advice, you heard me? And the young ladies too.
Absolutely. So, like young ladies, young fellas, whoever, if you want to start out a business, I would say have a business plan first. Make sure you always have a business plan. Make sure you have your budget in order. Make sure you know exactly what you want to do. For my young ladies, if you're thinking about doing something that you really want to do, I say go ahead and do it. Be independent. Don't focus on nobody but you.
Oh, wait, hold up. Nah, we are not biased here at the Nola Podcast, right? But we don't teach no independent women all that. We respect everybody's opinion, but don't come on here talking that independent stuff and you married. Yeah. Ain't no independent. We want wives.
Yeah, that's too.
Yeah. She don't let her Beyonce, y'all, come in here talk about to the left, but she married. Don't let her do that. You heard me? All right, so I got my little game show, know what you getting into, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to do the author edition for you.
Yeah.
So don't think you're gonna duck that smoke. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. It's a list of the 10 oldest books ever published. Give me 3 books off that list.
Oh God.
I'm 42 and 0. Okay. No, I'm 50. I'm 50 and 0.
Okay. Yeah. Oh God.
And Beezy was on the game show too. He lost.
What? Okay, you know what? Oh God.
You need me to ask it again?
No.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you some advice. Even if I ask it again, you ain't gonna know
it. I'm completely stuck, but I'm gonna say something.
All right.
Oh Jesus Christ.
That's a hint.
Okay.
That's a hint.
Oh, The Passion of Christ.
That's a movie. You know what? We just gonna go to the next. We just gonna go to the next question. You heard? Hey, you guess what? I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one. You got one.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Right. It's what is the name for books over 100 years of age?
Antique.
All right. What is the oldest book in the world?
The Bible.
Nope.
Wait. What is?
It's called the Diamond Surta. It's the Diamond S word.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Okay.
So I can't give you the first one because you got another one right. So you will win. So I got to take my first one back because you got that one wrong. So all you right. Lost. So okay. So that made me 51 years old. But you said Passion of the Christ. I wanted to give you that one so bad, dog. But
okay, you can give it to me. I don't know.
Nah, because then you would have won. And then That's my street. You know what I'm saying? But that was the most unorthodox answer on the $2 podcast. So before we get out of here, you heard me. Shout your people out. Shout out all the authors. If you don't, hold up. Do authors beef like write diss books and all that?
I've never seen it done. So
I'm
no.
just playing. I'm just
no.
I'm just playing. Shout your people out. Promote your lip gloss, the books, Big Beezy, you understand me? And we gonna get up out of here.
All right, so shout out to my husband, Big Beezy. You can follow me on Instagram at KETA_Nicole. You can follow me on Facebook at KETA K. With my lip gloss brand, you can hit your girl up. And the website again is www.sweetieminx.com.
What's your lip gloss made out of?
I gotta tell you. It's
all right, yeah. That's all good. Okay, all right. Don't give us the sauce, just give us the scent. Yeah, we can smell the sauce. Yeah.
Right. Hey.
Any last words?
Thank you so very much for bringing me on, and it was so nice to meet you.
It's all great. You heard me. It's Pete Another General to Nola Podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.